Hello, hello, everyone. Shiny Monster here. Just firing everything up right now. And jump into some Photoshop. So we get our timer up. Unfortunately, we're still on the other computer. It still takes a little bit to get everything up and running. We had, hey Nicholas. We had been trying to get everything set up to run on two computers. The other computer doesn't like the tablet, so we're going to have to recreate all of our stream elements through we have to create all our stream elements through on the new computer, and then we'll use this tablet here we use our tablet on this computer and we'll stream from the other one. So just a good, fun, long process. There we go. Well, it's taking its sweet time on that one, huh? Alright, now we're up and running. Oh wait, I think we're transitioning. There we go. Studio mode. Alright. What's our all-time donor? Well, what happened here? Why isn't she showing up on what? Where's she supposed to be showing up at? Oh, probably just because it shows top layer. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was looking at. Photoshop just grabs whatever it wants there. But she's around here somewhere. Just have to go back and make the changes for it. Alright. So we talked a little bit about building hands and faces. Why is this always red to start with? I don't know. And we've talked some about dynamic lighting and poses. So tonight, talk a little bit about composition. So, the main thing I want to show you on composition is understanding your lights and darks. So it doesn't really matter which one you pick to be light and which one you pick to be dark. But your foreground, whenever you're doing an image, is always going to be one color, and then that's how you kind of vary everything, is that the next layer is going to be a different one. When I say layer, because we're running in Photoshop, people think that, oh, layer, but that's not actually what I'm talking about. So like, let's say, have it go here. Photoshop's running real slow again, I see. Cut this up. Say it's a tree. No, this is kind of cars outside right before this. I just got ate alive by bugs. So. Well, we'll probably move on to something new, Nicholas. I don't like spending too much time on any one thing. We can work on something else though, maybe. Okay. So, anyways, what I was saying about this, let me grab a lighter color here, just kind of give you an idea. So, let's say this is a darker area. Darker area. Okay. So then, in a comp picture, you're going to have this be your lighter area next. So your foreground's now dark. So you know that your foreground's going to be dark. I'm not going to say no, Nicholas, but I would really prefer working on other stuff. Okay. So now we have this. And we'll have something back here that'll be dark too. Darker. So what we're talking about now is basically values, for lack of a better term. But the idea here is that it rotates. Okay? And when you're looking at something like that, you can now see that just based off of our coloring here, we've pretty much set it up that this could be anything. This could be a city street, this could be oh my goodness. I might have to shut some stuff down because this is not going to work. I cannot even with this. Okay. The idea here is to kind of give you guys an idea of composition layout. The reason it's important is that to let your character stand out more based off what you're working on. So you know that if it works good on for shade people too. Shade characters that you might be working on. Like in this case here, that we were working on first. So we're working on first. Here, wait. Obviously, this is the crude first. This is over dot, upper dot. Yep. Okay, we've got a person. So this leg's going to be closest to this, and in this case we're going to make that to be flat. What that tells us is that this area is going to be flat, this area is going to be flat. Let's discuss. So, now we lower that down. See it? Right. What that does is it breaks the picture up. Now I'm going to do the balance. Here, here. See, it almost makes sense based off where your light is. In our case, the light is here. So it's coming out this side. And what that's going to do is it allows our contrast to show up better. Say, oh, well, hey, that means this down here is over here. Yeah, more on the bottom. Top. There we go. Again, what this is doing is it's breaking up the composition of the picture so that you always have all these distinct areas. Here's a distinct area. Here's a distinct area. Here's a distinct area. This will end up being a distinct area. So just it forces the eye to move around, and that's kind of the effect that we're going for. So that's understanding a little bit about values and things like that. Any questions on that? Let's take a look at that in action real quick, and then we'll jump into our request. So in action, here we go. Even on something as simple as a face-up class. Nah. Never a time that it would be detrimental unless you're trying to communicate something different. But even then, let's say dynamic always implies action, but let's say you wanted a quiet moment. Okay, so you want somebody standing here looking at their phone, a quiet moment, right? So there you go. That's somebody that's looking at their phone. So, but if you ask yourself in this scene why they're looking at their phone, right? Are they questioning everything about themselves? Are they receiving shocking news? Things like that. If it's a more quiet, introspective scene, even then for your dynamic pose, maybe instead of having them stand upright, they're leaning against the wall, right? Because they can barely contain whatever they've just seen, that emotional drain. So there's one way to make that happen. The other way, of course, would be to do a top view that we've talked about so many times. That was kind of effective. But they're looking at their phone and they're just shocked, right? thing to really consider is kind of story you're trying to tell. Dealing with kind of something that we were talking about earlier with the value. See, I got his mouth open, coloring in a black phone, and this is going to be darker, and that's going to be darker. I need that separation to communicate the same. And we know that we should probably come in with these values. Either keep this phone white, that black the way that we had it, or keep this with the strong black lines like what it's got right now. Okay? Come in here with black lines. Looks like he's showing somebody else. Look what happened. That's a little bit about that. You see how, depending on our mood that we're trying to show, also dictates kind of what's going on here. Here's waiting on this if had to show shit. Or maybe it's after the fact. Getting the horrible news where it's just kind of wow. That's not a very bad thing, but let's see if we can figure out a way to make this one. But if instead we don't get this here, the phone focal point. Nope. Not gonna open it. Don't even want to see who's calling. So it all kind of goes for what you're going for in your scene. These are all people dealing with a phone call, and they're all dealing with it in their own way. So it really just depends on the character. Like if say your character wasn't super passive, but say they were. That case, it would this, or if you wanted to draw it in such a way that you kind of see what the reaction is to it. But it all comes down to what the reaction is in order for us to be able to exaggerate it. Did I answer your question? you go. Those are all people reacting to a phone call a little bit different. This one's speaking of phone call. Cool. Oh, okay. This is a cup of tea that's spilling. That happened already. Just kind of throw it by the cup. There's a cup of tea, it's over. Some sort of fine china. Whatever it is. Okay, so come to the arch here for a second. Okay. So tea's falling. I mean, it's done. It's done. So what we're doing right now is kind of break up this picture. So the darker area is what's going to be closest to us, is what we decided. And if you decide the other way, just shade the teacup around here, and then turn around to be able to keep this area white. So we've got our black, we've got our white, we've got our black. Slash that. Remember, maybe you're doing a full color picture, so just use that grayscale thing. I'm not sure what that is too. Okay, then we've got a white, right? I'm going to feel the color more. Set it up. Then we have our dress. We're going to shape here. Give us more. You'll see I leave a break at the bottom of the dress. That right there. Oh. Oh, you can barely hear me? I'm sorry. Let's take a look. That might be because I'm mumbling, which I am prone to do. But there, I'll turn up the microphone too. That should probably make it a little bit louder. Alright. So, now we have our teacup. Now we're going to put some shading on her. Side of the dress. Shading over here. Put some shading over here. But can you see how I'm rotating my shading as I'm going? And you'll see me do this really quick at night, but the point of the story is kind of just keep your the point of the story is to keep your values buried, so it helps keep growth. Great. All right, there we go. So get a darker color going. There we go. Go. this a little bit darker. Say 60. Yep. 50% gray. There we go. Okay. That looks better. So there you go. So you see how that composition helps us out there? Maybe it's on a... Oop, that's a selection tool. That's not going to help us too much there. See, it's on a table though. So we know that the table's away, but not the whole table. Move back over here. So you put the shadow on it. Know where that is. Come out, shade it out. There we go. We have established values through a whole picture. And then, as you can see, she's just kind of standing here like, oh no. So as long as the pose you put a character in fits with what you're trying to project, there's no wrong dynamic posing. No, you should always search for the most dynamic pose that you can possibly do. Even if it's like classic anime here for you. Down, this comes up. Most of us have seen this scene one time or another. Where it looks something like this. Something going through here. Didn't notice how alone the character was feeling at the time. Drop Oh! There we go. Can you hear me better now? That might have changed a lot of things right there. I don't know if it did or not. You have to tell me. But... looks like the music stopped too. One second. Come right back. You go do it, cat. Okay. There we go. Alright, so everything defaults to red. So weird. What? There's some music. I was wondering where that went. Okay. Actually, just come in here and wipe out all the colors by hand. My color picker seems to be experiencing some issues. That. Alright. Oh, woo. Okay. Well, whatever it is. So, say, edit, transform. Retransform. Try that. Click on that layer. There it goes. Alright, now it's working. Sorry, this computer's running so slow. It's trying to do so much else at the same time that we're doing all this. Whoa. I didn't even realize we were doing anything. Say okay to that. I can click on this. pixels selected are different. Okay, well then I guess we're just gonna have to merge this all together since you want to completely ignore merge selection. And what this does is it'll let here, I'll show you. We can put it up top, we can put it at the bottom, we can do whatever we want. I'm just going to put it right here though, because this negative space is kind of what creates that issue. There you go. So you can see that if you're looking at that on a one-panel comic, then that becomes a pretty friggin' dynamic pose really quick. Really pull them out of your Lucy. There we go. That's how you do that right there. Any other questions? Yeah, you can do it. Alright. So again, like I said, if you're looking at this on a full screen, and you've got the whole comic area up in here, you start really understanding how easily and how quickly something like value shading can actually help communicate a scene. Wherever. So, do we like it? Is that pretty cool? We learn all something new. I like that it says woo instead of whoosh. So, we've got our teapot inset. Understand the shade value one way. The other way you can understand it through boxing, for lack of a better word like that. Um, you can. Yeah, and that would be the American comics way to do it would be yes, to make him look as shocked as humanly possible. Something else you can do is, like I said, this is something you see commonly in manga, communicate, a large emotional thing. In this case, we're experiencing, uh, like a loneliness or emptiness. That's why there's so much space there. But in other ways that you can do the exact same thing manga-wise to show somebody who's really shocked is you don't even actually show the person. You just would show like the speed lines for it, or maybe the shock emote, like exclamation point or something. Because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to use the paper for the page layout, for lack of a better word, to make this thing. Like this way. Okay, so we have a black border. That gives us something to start with, which is important. If you're doing, this is the other thing I was gonna say is that it really depends, Nicholas. If it's one picture, it would be different than if it was like a comic book panel, because a comic book panel allows for establishing shots. So I'm not gonna do this because I don't know if we're doing it, because that's something that, like I said, that's covering the competition side of things. But doing a shock-looking character, yes, you would want to do it in the most extreme way possible because you're trying to denote as much shockness as possible, and you're not going to want to hold back on that. You want to show them really shocked. If you're not doing a comic though, you've only got that one panel, then yeah, you're going to definitely want to try to denote it in some way. Now, whether you decide to go full body on it, if you decide just to zoom in on the character's face, those are some things to kind of consider there too, because you're definitely not. It depends on what kind of style you're drawing. So if we're not like doing something like ultra realistic, it's true. If we're not doing something ultra realistic, we can do like a cartoon thing where they're like, "Oh my goodness, what?" Right? But maybe if we're like, say, if we're just doing the face, turn that way back. If I'm just doing the face, then I got no problem just coming in, drawing the big eyes. throw 30 minutes on this clock. Here we go. So, you mentioned that she has short, suitable hair for shy person. I know you said she's shy, but I'm drawing her a little bit bold. So, dynamic poses take a lot more planning. That's one reason you see me use non-dynamic poses in our 30-minute sketches so much is that I'm going to try to grab some dynamicy along the way, but ultimately I'm going to really try to keep the basic shape. That way I can focus on the creation process. Give me a copy, please. Trevor. make arachnids. That's 6 of them. 6.
No, 6.
Spiders? Spiders?
There's
8. That doesn't sound right. I think it's 6.
arachnid. Arachnid has 6.
Huh?
Arachnid has 6. Arachnids. Spiders have 6.
Okay. 8 it is. Alright. We're shaking here for a certain time. Ah! Come on. Open up. Open. Close. Well, this is going to be a really long painting if Photoshop doesn't get its life together. Notice this back leg's going to be darker than all the other legs. All the way back. So it could be the next back leg. Maybe. Yeah. The road's starting to get dark. How's that look? Oh, right. Thank you. Give her like a leather top and I'm shading. Trying to keep my lines going in the same direction for as long as I possibly can. It adds a element of consistency that's very pleasing to the eye. So if I start with vertical, I try to keep vertical. that tells me to come back in with the shade. Oh, it's dark. The other thing it tells me is that I need to start highlighting stuff. So it's go as dark as you want, but you're gonna have to come back. That way you kind of make sure that you get that leathery effect. So do that a little bit. On the screen. Not that complicated also. And I'm not actually looking that close at this picture as I'm doing this. What I'm actually looking for is lines that I put in previously that I never capitalize on, and for my shape values. I'm going a little hard, but come back. You see, that thing that's going to make that for everybody is going to be those little nuanced touches of shade and whatnot. Oh wow, there's nothing on this thing. Okay, let's rock and roll then. Go dirt. There we go. Taking a second to load up. Oh. Okay, time got away from that a little bit on that one. See what we got. Wow. That came out pretty good. There we go. Trying to figure out if this is right. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you bask in that for a little bit. Get this up though. Oh, what layers are on? One. Hit y'all with the be right back. Give me just a couple minutes, Nicholas, and I'll be right back. Check that video out while we're doing that. 1 sec. Let me know if you liked it. Tell me what you think. Is your first one still gonna be the lion girl? Oh, I guess I should take my beer backpack off. There we go. I did not take it off. What did I take off? Where's the beer back? There it is. We're be right back. We're back. There we go. We're back. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Notice that we're starting new files every time now, so we don't mix it. Do like we did last time. Profit. I was thinking about the new one. I'll come back to this one again too. But it's making the new one right now. That's what it's thinking about. Where is it? I don't know. Okay, so it's I think it is thinking about the new file. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was. Okay, close this for just a second. Let's get this little bad merged down. There we go. Now we can say image. Trim. There we go. Full Spider Girl. And that way it'll be able to, I can save and send it to Twitter pretty quick tonight. I'm just glad you like it, Nicholas. Okay, looks like there's a couple of us here for our next 30-minute sketch. So, I'm creating this new file, I'm resetting my clock and all that good stuff. Go ahead and holler out in chat if you would, and we will see what the next big sketch is going to be. Anything at all. Holler out. Got 30 minutes on the clock. Start new layer right here. Zoom it in a little bit, in case you guys ask something super crazy. That way I'll be able to see everything. So what are we thinking? What do you think this next 30-second sketch? Wow, 30-second sketch would be pretty epic. I don't think it'd be anything too fancy though. But what's our next 30-minute sketch going to be? Hey Jesse, what's up, man? We are doing, well, unless you're a girl, then hey, what's up, girl? We are doing 30-minute sketches. So we're waiting on you guys. We just finished up Nicholas's, and that was this one right here. He had asked for half Spider Girl. Let's see what he said. He had asked for, hey Jeff, Spider Monster Girl. Top half is human, lower half is spider. She has short hair suitable for a shy person. Her clothes are based around ancient Greek and the style. Whoa! We really missed our ancient Greek mark, didn't we? I think I nailed aristocrat, but I don't think I got the ancient Greek part. So, I think we might have missed out on the ancient Greek. So, maybe she was, I don't know, in the gladiator area of Greece. Yeah. Just needs a toga. I might just go back in and wrap a belt around her waist and call it good. Anyways, we do sketch requests, and the only constraint on those is that we have to be able to do them in 30 minutes. Now that doesn't stop you from asking whatever you want, but it just means that when 30 minutes is up, we're pretty much done with the sketch thing. I get my clock back up. Why is my clock not opening? Probably next week, Nicholas. But yeah, we can do that at one point. Yeah. Do you have something you want sketched out, Jesse? Anything you can think of? My clock is not wanting to come up for some reason. Some kind of dragon. Those are always fun to draw. We have done some dragons on here before, so I don't see that being any big issue. Let me close this clock and reopen it. Because it does not want to open for me for some reason. We'll jump right in there. Some kind of dragon. Give chat just a hot second to chime in here too on some kind of dragon before I press the start button. What are you thinking, Jesse? You think it should be a fierce dragon, a fun dragon, a cutesy dragon, Chinese style? Okay, Chinese style. I'm gonna go Chinese style cutesy dragon. Is what I'm thinking, but that doesn't mean nothing. So, because my drawings always end up different than whatever I thought they were gonna be in the first place. So here we go. Go for a cutesy Chinese dragon. 30 minutes on the clock, up and running. How are we going to start this? Well, one thing, I gotta be honest with you, I'm not digging this. Okay. That's much more. That's more dragon. But on the screen. Okay. We're going to establish where his head's going to be first. Okay. Much smaller. There. Let's get Chinese dragon. Stop this from getting the lock nest. Go. Real quick, like we were talking about earlier, when it comes to composition of these, I'm actually starting with my shading and jump to Normally you're going to want to start with your lines to establish everything, but this dragon's going to build itself. You watch. Brush. Big brush, and bigger brush. Not the Photoshop really understands what I'm saying. Ooh. Hey, Photoshop does. Sorry, Photoshop. Do I get calling them outside? Alright, so 25%. Drop the opacity. This is just going to give us that nice little blend line area. Looking for it. With everything that we just did there. And we're going to put it on the right layer this time. So we got that area shaded. We're going to try to keep it kind of shaded the way that it should be shaded. I'm going to tell it to zoom in a little bit. The reason is, so let me scroll down like that so I can kind of start my brush strokes off the side of that page. Nicholas, you might recognize this format from earlier tonight. And that is I'm going to put the dark up front. So this is going to make this not quite so dark. But it will allow me to make the head a little bit darker. Whoever's back here. So instantaneously we have something to play off of. Okay. So, let's grab our brush in. Shrink it back down to a reasonable size that we can actually draw with. There we go. I'm going to keep this in here just so I can kind of see as I'm doing things. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and reduce this a little bit. It's not too distracting. Oh no! I'm reducing the wrong layer. Oh, Photoshop. You were always fun. Okay. Chinese dragons. I can't really pull up my reference right now. We're kind of slamming my poor little computer based off of running Photoshop and everything else. I actually have another computer, but it's fighting me on running anything. So. No line is going to be wasted. The reason is that no matter what you put in here, there's a reason you put it here. So you're going to need to make sure that you always keep in mind. Because you want to denote your action, your movement, things like that. There we go. I'm going to give a nice little goatee. But some of these lines you can be sure is going to buy a job. Apparently Chinese dragons are much more serpenty than I remember. There's some scales for you. These are what I call lazy scales. Alright, so. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure if my mic's cutting out or if I just go straight mumble mode. So, you'll just have to. Thanks for reminding me about that, Jesse. Nicholas and Sarah can tell you I'm pretty bad about just starting to mumble. I'm mumbling. Okay. Turn that off. Thoroughly tap over here. Lots of time still. Right. We got too much time, so we're gonna have to get really fancy with the game. For some reason, I feel like I need to get my description. Chinese dragons description. Yeah, right. I'm gonna say yes, Chinese dragons. But I also know Chinese dragons have arms too. Really long arms. Go back and turn on the shading real quick. I bet you, there it is. Look at there. Our shading has already set itself up for the arm. Yeah, I'm putting that sort of composition is. I don't know. I don't remember Chinese dragons having massive arms. So I think they don't. I'm gonna pretend that they do have really long arms, and then
They don't. That's our music.
mumble mode on. Okay, let me see if I can't fix my mumble mode this second. Turn this down and see if I can't get my mic to turn itself up further. There we go. Alright. That might help mumble mode out a bit. What I did was I turned down the music, so. Give him a couple fingers. And I'm not going to make this guy super fierce, so I'm not going to give him like the really big clawed fingers. I'm just going to give him like pretty little manicured nails. Kind of. Yeah, there we go. That line, and we'll just remember, as always,
Don't get rid of a line until you're ready to put in whatever needs to go there instead. That's kind of a weird looking hand, but hey, you know what? I am not a master of dragon anatomy. It's true. I have studied them in the wild for years, and they've always escaped me on that. There we go. I'm actually going to zoom it out a little bit because I think my lines will be better if they're shorter. There we go. That sounds weird, but let's give him a little bit of muscle. I mean, he doesn't need to be that. See what that looks like. That's an interesting little arm dragon. Pull that up in there. Yeah, Jesse, what are you thinking about your dragon so far? Ah, what is that? What is that? Yeah, you get out of here. All right. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. There we go. We're going to do what we call, I'm going to make my pen just a little bit bigger for this. What I'm doing right now is creating varied line lengths. There we go. There we go. Turn it back down. Create some right through here. Maybe a couple right through here. You know what? I'm going to give my dragon just one or two fangs. I don't want to be totally toothless. Oh, good. So neither one of us know what we're doing when it comes to Chinese dragons. That makes me feel a little bit better. At least you're not like, that's what I do for a living, man, and you're absolutely butchering it. Oh, this is going to be old stealthy ninja dragon. Okay, let's get in here real close. See if we can get rid of some of these lines I don't want. There we go. Scroll over here. Try to clean up these lines in his nose a little bit. I'm also going to try to drop in some other lines. Well, I'm over here. Woo! Oh, excuse me. That eraser's way too big. Okay, back to brush for a second. Brush some more darkness right here. The thing is, I actually like these lines right through here, so I'm going to keep those. I'm not a big fan of this one. So I'm going to do these. Hopefully without taking out the side of his nose. Nope, there it went. No, we won't, because that's a terrible thing for that. There we go. Now we can put back in there. Nice and easy, right? Okay. What's going on here? Do Chinese dragons breathe fire? I'm not sure if Chinese dragons breathe fire or not. Does anybody know if Chinese dragons breathe fire? Let's see what a Chinese dragon looks like so far. He's pretty cool. This little whippersnapper, kind of a combination of a snake. His eye looks so angry. I don't want his eyes to look angry. So let's come in here real quick. What we'll do is we'll bring this down like that, and then we'll raise it way up. Oh, what? That seemed to make it worse, not better, but okay. What? No, you go back to the way you were. There you go. And not only that, but we might actually bring this in. We'll bring this down. Oh. Yeah, he's a chill dragon. Check that out. All right.
So we got our Chinese dragon pretty much hashed out line-wise. Let's come in here and start cleaning it up a little bit for us. So one of the things we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these lines that are going through his fluffiness. We'll get rid of some of these lines up here that are going through the fluffiness. Anyone messing with the dragon's fluffiness. There we go. When I think dragon, I think fluffy. When I think fluffy, I think Chinese. Alright. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this brush a little bit bigger now. So we can start knocking in some more shading. I'm actually going to put this shading on a whole other level. This is whole other level shading. One reason is because first thing I'm going to do is come in and I'm going to erase out this shading here that doesn't actually land on this arm. There we go. And just so you know, Jesse, others usually are in charge of sending in rain and such. Well, this is going to be the birthday wishes dragon. Can they send in like birthday wishes? Is that a thing? I want this to be a party dragon, you know? I don't know if I can do that, but if I can, I want this to be a party dragon. Okay. Disco disco. I'm not a fan of all that racing. Just so you know, Jesse, I'm a traditional pencil sketch artist, and we just kind of started doing this. I got my tablet, what is it, about 2 or 3 streams ago, Nicholas? And so I'm still kind of learning all the nuances of it. But all right, what else does a party dragon have? I feel like he should have like maybe a mane. Is that a thing? Do they have manes, Nicholas? How do I do that? Let me see. Too big a pen on that. Let's get rid of all that. Yes. Give us more. A little bit more. One more. A little bit more. There we go. No. I don't know if they have manes or not. So. Well, I use Illustrator in Photoshop at work a little bit, but the tablet part of it is definitely it's definitely new to me, and it works really good when I'm not streaming because it doesn't have all the processes going on, and I really do enjoy it. That being said, you know, I can't wait to get everything set up on the other computer so that I don't have all these problems anymore. But the woman that did the buttons down there in my info is named Madeline Inc., and she's been using the digital stuff forever. And so a lot of times after I get done streaming the next day, I'll actually go over to her stream with any questions that I had from the previous night. Just kind of go over those with her and from the previous stream. And she's really helpful in all that. So I mean, she really knows her stuff when it comes to digital. She's not like me. She does amazing stuff. So generally we try to stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, but or 8 and 11 Central. So if you want to check us back out next week, it'll be next Tuesday. That'd be awesome. We do get started late a little bit sometimes, so don't feel inclined to leave the follow. But if you want to hang out and ask for a bunch of sketch requests, generally the best way to get notified is either on Twitter or just the follow because I do run late. I ran late tonight actually. So put on screen. There we go. And then most look like they have a mane with a goatee. No kidding. Awesome. So I was right in there for having my goatee in there. So let me figure out how to get this mane in there. Now, I'm going to do a bunch of shading with it first, and then we'll come back to the mane. Might actually put color on this one. Yeah, you got to zoom in way more than that, buddy. There we go. Let's work on these eyes for a second. We got time. We got 10 minutes. Okay, we don't have time. Switch back to this. And I hope we can get this dragon done in time. Nope, that needs to be way smaller. Go back to the line layer. Crank the studio all the way back up. Yeah, there we go. Zoom out, put on screen. Yeah. Oh, Mo. Can't have it like that because then that does that. I have to have it like that, but if I do that, then it fades out the eye. Oh, decisions. I like it bolder. So. Okay. Ooh, I might have bit off more than I could chew here. Alright, so, I'm glad we didn't do the main now, Nicholas. Okay, so whoop, come in here. I'm actually going to have to fade this out on that line there. There we go. Is it like popping in and out, or is it me mumbling? Is it the sound that's changing, or is it just like cutting out? Because if it's me, I can always talk louder, but if it's the mic, yeah, we might have an issue there. No, still don't like the main. I'm okay with that. Okay. Alright, Dragon. You gotta get really cool really fast. Let's go do there. We're gonna put color in this one. As I'm sitting here making him green, it's slowly dawning on me. I don't want this dragon to be green. I don't really see too many Chinese dragons that are green. So we're gonna change it here in a second, but kind of got to get most of it painted in first. Alright, come back over here. Grab that purple that we had from his eyes earlier. Looks like a watercolorish dragon, huh? Green and purple. These are the exact opposite color tones of Barney. So if you like Barney as a child, you probably like this picture. If he gave you nightmares, then I apologize immensely for any nighttime trauma that's induced from this. Come in real carefully. Separate those. Male dragons have horns. Female dragons do not. I don't know if I have enough time to. No, I got like 4 minutes. I don't think I can fit horns in this thing real quick. But I can tell you one thing: I'm not used to seeing too many green dragons that are Chinese. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh, that is way too big. I need about half that size, literally. So there we go. Here we go. Ooh, bad, 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 bad. Drop it down. 40%. I'm going to use the green underlays to put down to help me shape this. Yeah, this is nice, not Barney dragon. Hopefully, that is the goal. I think my brush is a little too big and I'm being too lazy to shrink it down, but I got to shrink it down. There we go. There we go. We'll make them orange and purple instead. That green's got a real nice underlay to it. Now we go back in and try to shade some of that. There's a new shading. There we go. Alright, grab this purple again. Try to keep this black in the area. This wood back down. There we go. Just like that. Dragon! Hey, Paradox, how we doing, buddy? Well, you see, that's the best part about doing 30-minute sketches, Jesse, is you really don't have to get married to it. I mean, you can do what you think should work,
If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. But I mean, you get to have the courage to try it because it's you're not going to spend your whole life on it. It's nothing that anybody's really going to judge you on. It's a 30-minute sketch. It's just trying to see how much you can knock out in that short period of time. I don't normally do colors, but this was a Chinese dragon, so it was like kind of like, I feel like I have to do the color on this one because I mean, you got to get it to stand out, you know. I'd really like to do for this dragon. Just figure out a way to put him in the sky before I run out of time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but I'd like to think that I can. So let me try. No, I'm gonna keep going for just a second. Give me one hot second. Whoa, that was not the effect I was going for, but boy did it work. I'm keeping it. There we go. It says Chuck instead of check. Well, I appreciate that, Paradox. Where does it say Chuck at? There we go. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. So let's get it signed and on the road. Ooh, I'm gonna sign my whole name there. What the hey? I don't know where to sign this one. It's right here. What is that? Number 2? Number 2. Oh. What? I heard somebody just follow. Jesse! Thank you for the follow, Jesse. Appreciate that. That's why I have this so long alert on, so it gives me time to figure out what I'm hearing. There we go. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jesse. So, guys, is it that I'm mumbling and my mic is getting softer and louder? Because if that's the case, it's me mumbling. Or is it just completely cutting out? Because in that case, that warrants a new mic. It's hard for me to say because I use my gaming headset a lot of times, and I might have thrown my game headset once or twice. Paradox knows what I'm talking about. So, I think Paradox has been here for a couple of my headset tosses. So, let's go ahead and get to the next one real quick. Try to squeeze a couple more in. Might be able to squeeze 2. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. I guess I could have merged that. I can still merge it. I could still merge it. So let me get that merged real quick as soon as Photoshop gets done doing what it's doing. So there is one Chinese dragon with no photo reference. Normally I would have liked to pulled up a couple things. You should check broadcast later so you can judge it. Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea, Jess. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. Yeah, that way I can figure out if I need the new mic or not. I should go back and check the checking of the mic broadcast too. That way when it's like click, clunk, clunk, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's the moment I broke it. Right there. Merge all these down. There we go. And then, of course, we'll get all those posted to Instagram later. Oh man, that's a really bright thing after looking at this dragon. So, There's our spider girl from earlier tonight. That was the one that Nicholas had asked for. And here's our dragon. And here's where we're going to lay out our next great 30-minute sketch masterpiece. Yeah, it might be time for a new headset. Actually, I'll probably keep this one for gaming. And then I know Best Buy had, or not Best Buy, Sam's Club had a sale on a mic I was looking at the other day. So I get that as soon as I get the tablet paid back off. And then, yeah, that'll be exciting. But the only reason I don't switch to my desktop microphone is because I have a bunch of cats running around, and they are subject to walk right up to that desktop and just be like meow at any moment. So that's why I keep doing the headset microphone. They will get in my face, but I can kind of fend them off a little bit before they get too meowy. All right. So let's get this clock reset. Reset. We got 30 minutes on the clock. I'm clicking on new music. That's not a terrible idea, actually. I like that idea. Basically, it's going to be 25% gray. There we go. There we go. Good idea. I like that idea a lot. This is one of my... I enjoy this playlist a lot. This one and the Villain soundtrack. Alright. So, clock is reset. We got 30 minutes on it. Looks like we have a bunch of people here. So, let's all just start hollering out what we want to hear for the next 30 minutes. And what we want to hear. What we want to draw for the next 30 minutes. The only limits that we're only going to be working on it for 30 minutes. So far, we've gotten this spider girl done in 30 minutes. And this crazy Chinese-looking dragon thing in 30 minutes. Crazy. And then here's our studies from earlier tonight when we went over just understanding composition. So black, then white, then black, then white, then black, then white, then black, then white. Just kind of how it breaks up. That's one thing that we talked about. And I cited kind of a popular anime example of that. And that was something we just drew here while we were discussing all that. And then, what else do we have in here? Those are dynamic poses. This is somebody getting a phone call, but all the different ways that you can show somebody getting the phone call. What's this one? More phone call. That was if they see the phone and then they show their eyes and then they're like, what? But we weren't sure if it was going to be a single pose or if it was going to be a single photo or if it was going to be actual composition work for a comic. So that's where that one comes from. This will be our next one right here. So, all right. So I've got the clock set for 30 minutes, and we're ready. Let's get that next request out there. I'm ready. Let's do this. Take one last look at our Chinese dragon, because that is just so much different than anything we've done recently. We're kind of making a slightly cutesy dragon. Found out later that male dragons have horns. Yes, yes, this is in fact a Chinese birthday dragon. You're 100% right, Jesse. I was saying that I wanted a party dragon, but I couldn't figure out how to, I don't know if you would bring like sparklers or like those little things that shoot out and then curl back in. I don't even know what you would call those party poppers. Happy birthday, Jesse. There you go. There's your birthday dragon. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, I sure am. Hey, how you doing? How have you been? I saw you on Battlefield a couple nights ago. And it's all requests. That's all I do is 30-minute requests. You tell me what we're looking for, and I'm going to try to shove it into 30 minutes to get it done. This is Jesse's birthday dragon right here. That's a spider. Is it your birthday too, Nicholas? Because if so, there's a birthday spider. Japanese doing seppuku. All right. I think we can get that done way quicker in 30 minutes. Can you be a little bit more specific? Because what we would do is we just draw the shadow back here. That's what I would do. Like this. And then I would have some scene, something out here on the horizon. Because when I think about that, I think about the Pacific Islands. But I wouldn't do it in like massive amount of detail. So I would like shade all this in. And then maybe we could show like the boats on the horizon or something. Let me get rid of my actual horizon line here. Oh, where's my eraser? Where's my eraser? I knew there was a mass seppuku during the World War II. I gotta make that one way smaller. Edit transform. You you move. Go back there. Oh, oh well, good deal. Good deal, Jesse. I actually kind of use my dudes intergenderally. Like you can be like, oh hey, I'm a chick. It's like, oh, all right, dude, whatever. But like you have to literally be like, I don't like being called dude for me to stop calling someone dude. Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, this is why I would say that we might want to do something else for that request. Is just because I just don't see it taking that long. That's kind of bright, honestly. I need to turn down my opacity and keep doing it that way. Yeah, yellow. I thought it was white I clicked on. That was a bit of a difference. There, try it again. There we go. Buddy. Right there. Yeah. Give me this color, and we'll make it even lighter. Oh, okay. All right. Have you been trying to do been doing any of the summer missions? What single player are you playing? I really like the way these little boats are coming out. Bigger. Need bigger. I'll wash this all down. Maybe.
think my opacity is too high. Alright, so same way as always, I'm going to put my darker stuff up front. 1 or 2 swipes of darkness. Mid, another one up here. There we go. Now, do that same thing but with the ocean this time. Swipe one here, or swipe one against this back horizon line. There we go. I'm going to swipe that first one out, actually. I don't like it. As soon as my pen catches up. Authentic difficulty. So we got some Dark Souls, we got some Until Dawn. How is okay? One, Jesse, was that Dark Souls 3 that you started with, and to Big Ass Lover, Until Dawn, was it any good? That's ugly. Drop that opacity down. Back into the blinds. Oh my gosh, it's too far. No, leave that opacity alone. Let's just wash this area back down a little bit. No. Don't want blue there. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear the second one isn't as good. I heard that a lot of people really like the third one over the second one, so that might tell you that there might be something up with the second one, but you might not have to worry about it in the third, because apparently the third is like the most popular. And Until Dawn is free right now. Is that on PlayStation Network or PlayStation Plus? The Game of Thrones are like the Game of Thrones are like the Walking Dead series, right? The Telltale Choice ones. First three's more like the first one. Yeah, no, you should totally try to finish it, Jesse. Yeah, I was playing. I still am. I'm playing the Arkham Knight series in order, and everyone keeps telling me to skip Origins because it's made by Rockstar Games, so technically it doesn't count. It's like, well, I feel like that's the order I would have played them in if I had been playing them when they came out. And black doesn't look right. Yeah, what's Bloodborne like? I've been curious about that myself. I just never realized Japanese swords don't actually have hilts. I like this. Oh, come here. Slide all over the place. What's the matter with you? Come here. Stop. Everybody got their sword? That guy looks like he's ready for battle. Let's throw some smoke in here. Scared to death, man. It's me right there when it comes to Battlefield 4. I need to get back into it, though. I was just thinking the other day, man, you know what I miss? The sound of a suppressor. I miss the sound of a suppressor a lot. So does my girl when I'm just trying to sleep. That being said, when I first did the Battlefield 1 demo, or beta, one of my favorite things about it was the, man, that sniper was just so satisfying to hear it, fire off. Just don't. RPG blowing up anything sounds good, yeah. Yeah, but you can get that in Battlefield 1 still. Like I think what some of my favorite crunch noises are. Limpet, limpet charges. Love the sound of a good limpet charge. Love, what else? The T-mine if you can actually land it. Oh, I like the tank grenade. Just hitting the side of the tank grenade. Oh, Counter Strike over BF. Well, you know what? I actually can't say anything at all because I haven't played Counter Strike. I actually own Counter Strike. It was the game that I bought to test my Steam account, and I didn't realize that it was as popular as it was. I just did not know like at all. And then I was like, yep, yep. Oh wow, okay. There you go. Guess that's a thing. Yeah, and it's easier to spot people in Battlefield 1, 4 too. That's something that drives me nuts. I can't legit find you even though you're dumping an entire machine gun down my throat. Something that always kind of bothered me about that. You have to use the flare gun, and you always end up with a sniper that never uses the flare gun. But neither here nor there. Really don't blame you for being on Battlefield 4. It's been kind of hard to find a non-premium server recently that doesn't have 9 yellow bars across it for its Unite now. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, whatever, Jesse. I just spent. How long did I spend unlocking that medic gun? Far too long. Yeah, I spent way too long unlocking that medic gun. 300 kills with the Sepulsta 1906, aka The only rifle in the game with 4 friggin' bullets. Takes an hour and a half to reload. Does next to nothing. Shoot, 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 shoot. That's the wrong layer. Nope, wrong layer again. Put that here. Yeah, it was pretty, I literally, like, just unlocked it maybe last night or night before last. I think it was last night. Like, I didn't even get a chance to use the sniper to unlock. Like, took like 4 shots with it because I unlocked it in the middle of a match. Yeah. My thing is those gun unlocks. Although I got mags, I didn't have didn't have one of the premium packs. Didn't understand that was one of the unlocks, and I sat there to unlock the whatever the last 2 unlocked for the sniper are. I got my 5 headshots in the round with the Russian sniper, and which is okay. I really don't. Actually, the Russian 1895 or whatever without the scope is probably one of my favorite guns in the game because I use it pretty much like a shotgun. Like, oh, it's just like a fast loaded shotgun. You'll love it. Go ahead. So, but there we go. There is your. I know nobody's actually technically committing Seppuku, but this is what I thought of, and so that's what I threw out there. I didn't even turn on the clock for this one. Like I said, I just didn't see it taking that long. So, but I'm going to sign it right here. No, I'm not, because that's the wrong layer. I'm going to merge all these down, and then I'll sign it. There we go. I don't know how long we spent on that one. I don't think it was very long, though. Merge subject. No, sorry. Yeah. No, it was not 30 minutes. I don't know how long it was. We'll just call it number 4. Number 4. Did you just cross that off? Yes. Can't believe I just sat there and X something out on top of my thing. Get rid of all that. Yes. One more. Number 4. It's nice. I'm going to zoom it out a little bit more, though. This is going to be one of those abstract pieces. I know. This is just what I translated to. Because when he said a bunch of Japanese committing seppuku, the first thing I thought of, well, somebody doesn't necessarily have to cut his head, Nicholas, just so you know. You don't have to have your head cut off. They do that as a favor to people. But when he said a bunch of people committing seppuku, that was the first thing that popped into my head, so that's kind of why I just ran with this one. But, it's good to say. Well, you know what? I drew a birthday dragon, too.
Yeah, it was more honorable, exactly. Yeah, like I think all the high nobles got their heads chopped off was the deal. So I think it was somebody could stand in for you to do it, but like if you were doing it to like if you pissed off your feudal lord, you could, commit seppuku to reclaim family honor. But like if the lord was really mad at you, he didn't necessarily have to assign someone to chop off your head, and then you would basically, really suffer, but it would still count. It would still count. So that's why, like, there'd be like a big show about you doing it because hopefully you've done it honorably enough that they will send somebody in to chop off your head. Otherwise, you're going to bleed out for like a long time. So, just like gunshot wounds in the stomach in the Old West, same deal. I gotta do that. Okay, we got one more. Yes, it is exactly like that. Yes, it was like asking someone to be your best man. Yep. I think that is very apt. We'll do the same thing we did last time. Fill it in with the gray first. There we go. All right. We got 30 minutes on the clock. What do we got, guys? Hey, can you cut my head off? Like, guys, I don't know what you're doing next Tuesday, but if I plan it a little bit later, can you chop my head off for me? I know it's the season finale of Friends. I don't know why I said Friends. I guess because I was drinking coffee and I was like, yeah. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I think that'd be one of the shows that'd be like, look, you got to commit seppuku, but we'll let you watch TV while you're waiting. I think I'd be okay with watching Friends. What do you guys think? What's the good show to watch seppuku to? I think I would have to figure out how long it took too, because I don't want to sit through like 9 half-an-hour episodes. I'd rather just pick like one long movie and call it at that. Like maybe Return of the Jedi. So when Luke's taking off Vader's helmet, that's when you go out, straight gangster. I'm just saying now, if now you had a seppuku. I'm really tempted to do the theme song in Japanese now. I don't even know what it would sound like. But, it's just 2 TV shows, Nicholas. Any 2. Any TV show. Oh, character ideas. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. You were talking about for the sketches. Now I'm just sitting here scratching my head about what other things I would watch. Like TV show, I think I'd be okay with Friends. But if it had to be a movie, I don't know if I'd want to do. Because see, I would want to do The Last Jedi or Return of the Jedi. I'm sorry, Return of the Jedi because of the Vader scene. But if it was like, no, this is the last time you get to see a Star Wars movie, I'm one of those guys that got to go Return. Empire Strikes Back, I mean. So, I think Empire Strikes Back. I'm trying to think what other movies. Might be a shock, but it probably wouldn't be Mean Girls. Wouldn't watch Mean Girls. It's like, I do not have time for all this teenage angst. I am bleeding out my belly. Yeah. Martin. Yeah, Martin would be a good one. Any of the Shanae episodes. That would be good. Isn't his wife? Isn't Martin's wife in Empire? That's the same one, right? That's her. I did
not hear that Sly Cooper is getting a TV series. I almost watched the Castlevania anime today on Netflix, but I wasn't sure if that was any good, so I finished off season 6 of American Horror Story, and I was just kind of sitting there at the end like, oh, well, I guess that series is over. Okay. But no, I did not hear Sly Cooper was getting a TV series. 7K after Mean Girls. Oh, my goodness. Nice. So has anybody got the last 30-minute sketch request? Oh, 70K after Mean Girls. Wow. Yeah, I would feel like it about halfway through. If you're gonna do 70K, then you should do that. I can remember when I was in it doesn't matter where it was, but we went to a movie called Save the Last Dance, and I made it about 10 minutes into that. That was with Julia Stiles, who I actually didn't mind in like 10 Things I Hate About You with Heath Ledger and stuff. Didn't mind her so much there. But Save the Last Dance, I made it like 10 minutes into that movie. It was really like, I spent the money, and now I'm going to sit outside the theater and just wait for it to end. Because, there you go. My sister was an usher at a movie theater, and she caught a guy sneaking from one theater to the other theater. He left one movie to go into another one, and she's like, no, you have to pay for the other movie. And come to find out, he had paid for 2 tickets. He gave her the 2 tickets. It was the same start time for the second Twilight movie, and he was like, look, me and my girl were in here. I can't do it. Please let me go to James Bond. I don't want to have to go back into Twilight. The Honey movie was so much worse. Honey was the one with Mariah Carey, right? Best seen any Star Wars film. Yeah, no, I agree. Revenge of the Sith wouldn't have too bad a one. I think it was just because, personally, I like Empire Strikes Back is probably my favorite Star Wars movie if you're going to make me pick one. But, yeah, no, Revenge of the Sith would be a good place to do it, too. So. Oh, Jesse, I'm sorry, man. I think I'm sorry, unless you went to go see them voluntarily. Were you forced, or did you volunteer to go see them? Because if you were forced, I understand, and now we all understand where the Seppuku references are all coming from. But if you volunteered to go see them, then I wasn't taking shots at you. I'm just saying. What if I said Twilight is getting right more movies? What do you mean Twilight is getting right more movies? Honey was Jessica Alba. I'm not sure if I remember seeing that or not. Apparently, I didn't miss anything on it. If we're comparing it to Seppuku. Twilight's getting 8 more movies. Yeah, I had a girlfriend. I'm sorry that's in the past tense. I'm so sorry that's in the past tense, Jesse. No, but you shouldn't have to sit through Twilight and then not have a girlfriend. That doesn't seem fair at all. Okay, I was just making sure that you weren't like, hey man, Twilight's my favorite series ever. I was all Team Jacob, and did you see the crap that they pulled? Like, I understand. When Stephanie Meyer's writing the final book, I hear that the Burger King CEO stepped in and was like, look, for sales, we're going to have to drag this thing out a couple more books. But I just wanted to make sure. So what do we think about for our final sketches? Let's see, we got. Oh, hey, I know one for you, Big Ass Lover. Instead of Honey, the reason I don't have a girlfriend anymore might or might not be because I was. Yeah, that'll do it to you. That'll do it to you. I gotta be honest. Anytime Twilight comes on, I really lose a lot of interest in any kind of romantic anything because it's just like I can't do it. It's like you're in the middle of chemo for stomach cancer, and somebody's like, "Hey, we should make out." It's like, I mean, in my head, I understand that I would want to make out with you, but in my stomach, heart, most of my other radiation-inflicted body, I don't want to. That's how Twilight feels to me. Boys suffering while watching bad movie. Okay, I'll go for it. You were the first one to say something, so that's what we're gonna do. I think I can record this one up. No problem. So we throw 30 minutes on the clock. Let's get to it.
Totally.
We got boy watching bad movie. Poor guy. A little bit in there. I'm gonna put this back on the screen so I can do the layout. Actually, we're gonna do the we'll go the other way again. Every now and then you just need a long picture. There we go. Wait. I'm the jealous type. I don't like to share, Nicholas. Okay. Here's him. This is like the worst opening of a sketch I've ever done, I swear. Oh my gosh. Oh, the cringe. You watch them with your wife or without him? Without her. Go like, there we go. Let's actually sound a little better now.
That's good. That's good. I like the reading the
subtitles. I have no idea, Nicholas. I cannot tell you why it looks like they have two heads. Oh, there's two people here. I'm gonna do a her. Really enjoying the awful movie she's making them watch, because I mean that's everybody knows that women really only love a bad movie when they're forcing the poor guy to watch it. Like statistically speaking, I know it's true. And she's all like, "Oh my gosh, it's so sweet." Isn't this an amazing story about how one woman is playing against two men, pitting them against each other for her love because she claims she can't make a choice when actually she's just being really attention whorey? Yes, that is very true, Jesse. Having a movie on like painting is awesome. I do that with anime series, do all kinds of different ones like that. I say the same thing about Frankie Weedy. What do you mean? Yeah, his face. Oh my god. Warm again. I did not say Frankie Weedy was awful. And I'm too cheap to have sex in a theater. I pay too much for it. Too much for the tickets. Thanks, man. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I get a little nervous if they have a lot of good reviews. Learned that a long time ago. Yeah, I don't think it's turned out too bad. Should do alright. We gotta get him a little bit more him before I can figure out what I'm doing with her, though. He just looks like he aged 900 years watching whatever he was watching. There we go.
I gotta get this eraser turned down a little bit though. It's a little out of control for me. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's why. 18 minutes to go. The reason I'm putting in so many lines is normally you want to do furniture with a perspective, and since I'm not setting up a perspective grid to do this couch because we're only, trying to rush through this real quick, I need to set all those lines in there to figure out which one is the right line so I can erase the rest. That's why there's so many lines. I'm like down for as it goes for chick movies. I am down for literally any romantic comedy with Matthew McConaughey in it. I'm a big Matthew McConaughey rom com. Notebook, eh. Now, when I say that, that means I have not seen it, just for the record. So you know what? I might watch the Notebook, and it might be the greatest thing ever. I won't know because I've never watched it. So couldn't I say? What in the world is going on with this damn couch? Enough with the couch. Enough with the couch. Forget about the couch. This is one of the problems with perspective. Don't get it right, it's gonna look really friggin' weird. Close enough. I gotta get back to this. No, haven't watched that one. I'm gonna have to go with you on that one. How about I will say Donnie Darko for Jake Gyllenhaal.
like I saw. I was like Jake Gyllenhaal. I mean, I never really saw him anything I didn't like. Just wasn't like out of my way to check him out or anything. But I was never like, oh, I've got to go see that. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal in it. I have been like that for Clive Owen, Bruce Willis, Matthew McConaughey, all that good stuff. But I've never been like that for Jake Gyllenhaal. Dark Knight came out, and they replaced Katie Holmes with Maggie Gyllenhaal, and they're like, oh, that's Jake Gyllenhaal's sister. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I went and saw it, and the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, well, Jake Gyllenhaal clearly got all the looks in that family, so. But so definitely not a big fan of Maggie Gyllenhaal. Which I think's okay, because I don't think anyone can really name anything she's ever done that will all be like, oh my god, she was in that? That's amazing. I have no idea what I'm drawing on this guy's shirt. Just kind of drawing. I want her elbow to be on top of him. She's got to have him trapped in some way so he can't go anywhere. I just got done watching Spider-Man. I watched it twice this week, and I absolutely loved Spider-Man. That was awesome. It's probably my favorite superhero movie. My favorite superhero is still Iron Man. That's one of the better superhero movies I saw in a while. I was went and saw Wonder Woman. I'm super big on that one. No anything wrong with it. I just liked it first time when it was called Captain America. And I was told, well, you can only do so much with movies set in World War. Was that World War One or World War Two in that one? It was World War One. Like, well, Captain America is World War Two. Like, yeah, I'm sure all of us are going to be able to tell the difference of Battlefield and Call of Duty too. Like, nobody instantly made a comparison to World War II for Call of Duty after Battlefield did World War One. And that being said, Call of Duty's defense after the Infinite Warfare, everybody did get kind of Big Ass. I think you were one of them too that really got in their butts about the jetpack gameplay and really wanting them to get back to their basics, which is like actual gameplay. Sure if I got this right. Southpaw, huh? I haven't seen that one. I'll have to check that out. How much time we got left? Because I think I gotta jump into shading now. Yeah, I got like 10 minutes left.
that at all. We'll have to come in with the shading. I'd rather do that with shading. Would much rather do that with shading than with pencil lines. Let's get the shading going real quick, and then we'll come in and knock in some more detail. Black Ops 3 was the first time I really got into Battlefield, or into Call of Duty, and then I have to go back and try Battlefield 2. But Bad Company 2 is when they started really doing all the destructible environments and stuff, right? I'm not tripping. That was the first one where they really took the destructible environments up and over. And that's when they started doing the Levolutions for real, right? I haven't finished Last of Us. I gotta do it in sections, otherwise I get all depressed. You get bonuses for finishing the game over and over? Is it like New Game Plus or anything? No, thank you, man. Doing what I can for sure. I hate this one song in this whole playlist. I don't like. The reason I don't like it is because it jumps in and out like that. It's like, oh no, man, it's really cool because it sounds like it's skipping. Okay, well, it sounds like it's skipping. That's not really cool then. It's driving me. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Dude, if they had a trophy for successfully throw a rock at a bad guy before he realizes you're there without getting eaten, I would have a difficult time getting that trophy. I'm not going to tell you how far I am into the game because of spoiler reasons, but basically I'm in a garden with a bunch of clickers, and I've got the bombs and stuff, and I got a dude trying to help me, but you know how that goes. Typical NPC help, actually, I should say. His hair went white from this awful movie. I don't know why I made that green. Let me undo that real quick. The hardest difficulty, dude. You don't know how tempted I am from putting it on baby mode just so I can try to finish the thing. Really want to make sure we can capture this terror. New layer. Drop it down. We're going to pretend it's a romantic comedy, even though, because that's just easier to communicate than anything else, even though we all know that romantic comedies are pretty awesome. How do I put that? I gotta put the TV in real quick. I'll make a pink TV. Let's go, pink TV. Go, 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 go. Darker pink. There's an old school TV right here. Look at there, huh? Yeah. Back in the day, old TV. Yeah. That way we know that they're over there watching something. Oh no! There we go. I think I about nailed it. Come in here and knock in some more. Oh, we won't come in and knock in some more shading. I'm gonna try knocking some more shading real quick. There we go. Like I say, there we go, and continue to draw. All right, legit. There we go. I got these button works too. Legit. There we go. Continue to draw. All right. Ah! Number 4. Alrighty. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let's go fit on screen. Oh, that is fit on screen. Hey, alright. I'm gonna zoom out. There you go. That is what a true relationship looks like right there. Doesn't get any more real than that. Okay. Well, that's going to be the final sketch for the night. Appreciate everybody coming in here and hanging out with me, and appreciate the new follow from Jesse, and appreciate everybody hanging out, talking movies and TV with me. I always love that. Big ass appreciate it, as always. Video games. And I will see some of you guys on the stream tomorrow morning. Not my stream, Maddie's stream. I'll see you guys over there on that stream. But I'll go ahead and get all these saved as JPEGs and put them up on Twitter. And then throughout the next week, I'll be posting them up to Instagram. But they'll go to Twitter first. And then, yeah, we'll be good to go. So, appreciate everybody coming in. And I'm going to go ahead and jet out. Giant Monster, say thanks to everybody. And I look forward to seeing you guys again on Tuesday. I might actually do Big Ass. I might actually do a gaming stream this weekend.
because my dad was wanting to hang out sometimes, see what the stream looks like. So I'm thinking about doing gaming with Dad and maybe hook up some Battlefield because he has advice about everything when it comes to Battlefield. He's a career military guy, and so yeah, he's always there and all that stuff. So he's got about 1,000 recommendations. So good time. So I might see you guys this weekend on the gaming. If not, I'll catch you Tuesday on the drawing. This is Shiny Monster saying thanks everybody. I always appreciate all the support. You guys rock. I will see you soon. Bye.